And of course, let's welcome tonight's lead anchor, Faye What. She is a legendary event host, a television and radio personality, and the host of Hotspots Happening Out's The Faye What Show. Faye Miami-Dade County 2025 June Pride Month kicks off, announced for June 3rd. Tell me what's happening out, honey.
I'm so excited that Pride Month is almost here. So Miami-Dade County, in partnership with the Miami-Dade LGBTQIA Advisory Board, will kick off Pride Month with a celebratory event on Tuesday, June 3rd. The event will take place from noon to 1:30 p.m. in the lobby of the Stephen P. Clark Center in Miami. This Pride Month kickoff will include inspiring guest speakers, live musical entertainment, and a special showcase of the Stonewall Exhibit titled On the Shoulders of Heroes. The exhibit honors LGBTQIA pioneers who paved the way for equality and recognition. This annual tradition aims to celebrate diversity, promote inclusion, and highlight the ongoing work of the queer community and its allies. The event is free and open to the public. For more information, stay tuned and we'll have more to let you know. But mark your calendars for June 3rd for sure, 12 o'clock in downtown Miami. So I'm really excited about this. You know, Pride Month is here, right? And this is one of the events that I've gone for the last couple of years. Last year, you and I went together, Cal, right? And, you know, it's when Miami-Dade kicks off Pride Month. And we all know that during the elections, Miami went real red real quick, you know? So events like this are even more important. This is when the mayor comes out. This is when Chevron Jones comes down and talks to us, you know? And now this year I get to host it for the first time. The invocation is being done by my Reverend over at Unity on the Bay, Reverend Juan Del Hierro, which I'm excited about. And it's going to be an incredible time. I'm just really humbled to be a part of it this year and really looking forward to kick off Pride in a big way, especially in Miami-Dade.
Yeah, it's going to be a fabulous month. I mean, just sitting here listening to everything that's coming up, and I look forward to it because Pride Month is so important for us. You know, I have a family member.
Especially this year.
Yes, especially this year. And it's, you know, it's about us being loud and proud. And I was explaining to one of my family members, they were confusing it with like being, some conceited, like when you're, you know, like having pride and not being humble. And I said, no, you're getting it twisted. For us, a community that oftentimes lives with shame from little, we have the internalized shame. Pride is liberation for us.
Exactly.
It's empowerment for us.
Right.
And that's the thing. You know, don't get it twisted. I had to correct him. Yeah, I did. I did because he's like, oh, pride, you all walk around and it's pride, you need to be humble. I'm like, honey, I'm one of the most humble people you will know.
Right.
Okay? No, you're getting it confused. Not for our community. Pride is so vital.
Of
course.
It is.
Life-saving. It's necessary. And it's not about haughtiness. It's not about arrogance. And they know that.
Yeah.
They know that. Because how arrogant must you be to tell someone that they can't work for their own liberation?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's pride is life-saving. Be proud. We've survived this long. Be proud of that.
Yeah.
That we've survived administrations, religions, gay bashing, AIDS, COVID, marriage inequality. We've survived it all, and here we are. So yeah, fuck yeah, we're proud.
Yeah.
And we're going to be proud, and we're going to try to make other people proud because that's our biggest weapon.
You know.
And the bishop just cursed.
How long did it take? Oh my God.
Oh my God, let me watch out for the lightning.
It's interesting that one of the reasons why this is so necessary is it's Miami-Dade County, because Miami-Dade County is one of the largest urban counties in America, and the perception is it's less LGBT today than it was 3 years ago or 5 years ago. Broward just sucks up all of the oxygen in South Florida as being the LGBT heart of the community. And a lot of that, unfortunately, is because of the impression from elections. Yes, and Faye touches it, you know, this kind of red wave that happened. And as a result, there's this impression that it's a rejection of LGBT. Then the mayor of Miami-Dade County comes out, and Sheriff Jones comes out, and the LGBT advocacy organization in Miami-Dade County says, no, you're getting it wrong. And then they start the tone of the month. And for Miami-Dade County, this is an important year, and really important to come out and show for this event, to say to the residents in Miami-Dade County, sections of it may have gone red in the election, but that has nothing to do with the celebration of the LGBT.
Yes.
We're still here.
We're here,
We're
and
here.
we are still celebrating.
And like Faye mentioned, her and I went to this event last year, and it's a really interesting event because to me, it felt like it legitimized Pride Month. Getting the city involved, it's at a government center. We love Mayor Daniela. We love you so much, and the support that she gives our community. And it's so accessible also. I was working in downtown Miami at the time, and I hopped on the Metro Mover and came over. So no matter where you are, hop on the Bright Line, come down to Miami Central, hop on the Metro Mover, come and support this event. It's really important. All the elected officials are there.
Yeah.
A lot of people from the community are there, and it's a great way to kick off Pride Month.
And it's a testament to them really standing with us, because in a climate where it's easier to go to the other side, these elected officials are standing with our community.
Taking a risk.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Raji, will you close us
So
out?
I will. Queer News Tonight looks forward to seeing you at the Pride Month celebratory event on Tuesday, June 3rd. This is the big LGBT story for today. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.